All right, guys, this is Mobile Nerd, and we are back with another Raid Shadow Legends free-to-play mystery shard only run video. Today we're going to be testing out some Hydra teams, just kind of messing around with it and seeing what we can do. I'll see if we can get our best team together and how we get through normal, and maybe we'll push into hard. But as of right now, we're going to stick with normal. We're going to go in here and try to get this in one shot. That's what we're going to attempt to do. All right, so we're going to battle. We're going to use my team setup. Now, this is the team that I use specifically for Hydra. Uh, the reason we use everyone, one, we have a speed up with our girl here, Spirit Host. We've got Gerda, who can do removals, and she can also remove things from the boss and from you guys. It's really good. Obviously, Mithrala, she can put up shields. She can do attack up, defense up. She can do protect. She can do a whole bunch of stuff. She can remove debuffs from the team, which is very helpful in here. We have two heroes that can remove, actually three heroes that can remove debuffs, which is good. We don't want any debuffs on us. Then we have two heroes that can do a revive. So we've got Arbiter and we've got Syl. And then Drex is basically our damage dealer. He's there to light these guys up and set them on fire. We're going to set it to auto, but whenever somebody gets eaten, we're going to click on that head and hopefully kill them. This team's success really relies on a couple of different things. Who gets hit first, who gets sucked up first, and which heads are available. Because if it's the one that blows us up, yeah, it's a little bit rough. We would like to be able to provoke, but unfortunately, it doesn't usually come up very often where we can. Drex can provoke, but he's not great at it. See? We've also got weakens, and we did not get the provoke on that one, so that's bad, but hey, whatever, right? I'm kind of living it up. See? Arbiter comes in and removes all those debuffs. Really, the only thing missing from this team would be a general healer, and even that I found wasn't really necessary for this specific team because they can kind of handle the damage output unless they get that big hit where everybody's kind of getting crushed. And then maybe we'll test out some other teams. There's a few heroes. I know we had talked about Spymaster in one of our live shows, so we are probably going to be bringing Spymaster in here and just seeing what Spymaster can do. We've got Ryan, who can do things in here that are pretty good. He's got the weaken and also has removal of buffs and things like that. So yeah, there's definitely some other heroes that we can use in here. The downside is trying to find a damage dealer who can really pump the damage out here. And Drex is honestly the only one that really has that ability in this fight. Everyone else is just raw damage. He lights everyone on fire, which is basically just constant damage, which is why he usually ends up being the last one. I mean, the highest damage dealer in all the fights. But we're going to see what kind of damage we can output here. As long as we can keep our heroes alive. Most of the heroes that I would worry about staying alive have healing abilities and can kind of keep themselves going. Basically, we stay around half health once the fight's like kind of kicking into full gear, because Arbiter can heal you if you have less than, I think it's 50% HP. So she'll heal everyone who's got low HP. Syl has a slight heal, which will heal everybody, and then we can remove this and get a shield up. Okay, so there we go. We got our first head, our first swallow. And we got some smites. If we get the smites off, that's good too. We have 3 heroes in here, I believe, who do smite. So anyone who can get a smite off is helpful. So as you see, we click this head. You can see the little red circle. I don't know if you can see it. It's a little far away. Hopefully they kill that head. The beginning is not that bad. Once you start getting into the higher levels, yeah, you're going to start to see that the heads don't really like to die, and we end up losing our heroes. There you go. We've got Gerda back. She's ready and willing. Make sure you take that off so that they're not focused on that head again. All right. See that big attack? That's tough. That's a big one right there. It does a lot of damage. The most we've ever done here, I think, is 11 to 17 million, somewhere in that range. I forgot what the actual number was. We also are getting killed with our HP, as you see. See, this is one of the tougher fights, the tougher rounds. There we go. Everyone's back. Hopefully, and then she can heal everyone. And then if Mithrala can come in and do a shield, that would be nice as well. Luckily, we have 2 revivers. There we go. That's a really helpful thing. Weaken and removing of all their buffs. And we got the provoke off, which is nice. And we got a smite, which is even better. It's funny. You'll think there's tons of times that you'll think that the fight's going poorly, but then they just pick it back up. Depends. Like I said, it all depends on. Because remember, we're doing this on auto, so right now it's not like I'm choosing what to do right now. So it will be a little bit screwy. There we go. 1 head dead. Revive my girl. Got some hexes going, so all the damage is going to everyone. Boom, another head down. This is where you might start to see some pretty good damage. Look at that, 100k on a hit. We got our shields up. There you go, look at that. 90k with a nice little burn. This is when you can do the most damage, but the problem is it doesn't last that long, so you got to hope for the best during this time. Boom, lots of hits. We're at 4 million, so that's not bad. I'll take it. A burn would be nice. That smite would also be nice. There we go. Look at that, 122k damage Drex did on this head because of the extra damage they take. Boom. They're just getting wrecked right now. Look at this. All these nice things. 2 heads dead is very nice. 2 heads are better than 1. We jumped like 1 million something damage there, which is good. We only need to do 6 million damage plus. What is it, 7 million actually? Because that's how you get the final chest on normal. So we don't really care, honestly, if we do more than that. That's just all bonus stuff. It's nice to see the numbers because it makes you feel better about life, but... Ooh, that was a bad one. If I could get a healer that can do shields and other stuff, it would be nice, because then I could not die there. All right. Boom. All right. So maybe... Oh, she's got taunt up or something, right? Is that what it is? We'd be getting taunts, baby. All right, we got a shield. That's nice. Sill's coming in to make it rain. Hopefully we can kill these two other heads now. They're about to die, which will definitely stop a lot of the annoyances for a few moments and give us a chance to kind of revitalize. Oh, it's so close. Why won't that head die? There we go. That head needs to just die. And then hopefully we can kill that second head over here. Someone's going to get swallowed. We all know that. All right, removal of buffs is good. No more buffies. Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and now we got all of our stuff taken off, which is good. Nice. The shield is what we want. We got a revival and some ally protect, so hopefully they don't kill her. There we go. The other head just dropped. All right, so now we got to kill this head. We want that. We want our hero back. Please do not take Arbiter. She's a very good hero. So it looks like we've got the win as far as a 1 key. Now it's just bonus damage. Let's see what we can do. All right, we got her back. Take it off of her. Now they'll actually try to kill some heads. If we can, the smites honestly are freaking ridiculously good. That does a lot of damage and kind of pops up the damage with the burns. All right, so we've got burns on 1. We need more burns. We need George Burns. There's an old reference for you. All right, so that's annoying that they steal your buffs. It's just like, come on, man. They're my buffs. Why do you gotta steal them? But that's also why Gerda's so good. She can just take that crap right off. She's like, hey, let's strip some buffs. And then you've got Arbiter coming in doing the same thing. All right, so we've got a lot of poisons. That's good. The burns are better. They do more damage. And we do have a smite, so that's... Oh, he just removed everything. That was like the worst timing for that. All right, yeah, that's right. Kill the other heads. We're at 7.5, so we're reasonable. We're not, like I said, I don't expect this to be the best fight ever, but this is going good. It's going well. I mean, we've got 7 million. We've got the 1 key, and that is really the point here, guys, is that we want a 1 key, right? Because then we can maybe do some damage into hard. But last time we did hard mode, we got our butt handed to us. Now, eventually, we would like to get a team that can do this without these guys, because then I can throw this team into hard mode and maybe get, start working on that. All right, so we're focused on this head. This could be the downfall if it kills Sill. We've only got a few turns left, and it looks like we're not doing enough damage here. So this is, like I said, it gets a little rough as we move forward. We'll see what happens. That shield is really looking high. She's also got the protect and all that other crap going on, so that's not good either. Oh, boo. Basically, we're going to end up throwing some heroes in to see if they can survive after this. So it looks like they just don't want to kill that head. We only have 1 turn left, so I think we're going to lose her. I think we're about to lose Sill. Oh, well, yep. Syl is now swallowed. That's sad. Well, we still have everybody in check, so that's good. Syl's good. I'll say that. But in this specific fight, outside of the extra revive, it's not super necessary to have her. It's just good to have that extra revive. Say now we have her, so if she dies, it's over. Say so that's the only problem with Syl going because Syl's a little more defensive than my Arbiter. Arbiter, we just basically tried to get speed, and that's all we cared about. Defense would have been good on her. We haven't rebuilt her since the beginning, so we could conceivably just rebuild her eventually. But hey, I'll take an 8 million. I'll take 8 million. That's fine. Like I said, if I've gotten lucky with a few turns because they don't swallow Syl and we can actually get through, and certain heroes won't get killed. As soon as if Drex is gone, like when he gets sucked up, basically our damage is almost nil. It's just gone. Now, because I don't want to mix these heroes into a fight. So this is the main fight. We're going to keep it because we got the 1K, so we don't want to lose this. Because now we want to come up with secondary teams. We want extra teams that can do damage and that can keep the team alive. So we're going to need... Oh, nice. We got a smite off right at the last second. I'll take that. Nice. It would have been nice if we got the 9 million. They're jerks and do that. We're going to keep that result. All right, so now that's my main team. Now let's look and see what we can do as far as a secondary team. So now everyone knows we got Spy Master, so we're going to try that. And why are we doing that? Because it blocks buffs. That's fine. We also would like to have some kind of a... Well, we're going to bring Arix in. I don't know if the ally protects that great, but we're going to try it. I may have to take it off or not use it at all. We could conceivably do Thea. She might work. We're going to bring her in for speed. And then we're going to bring... Actually, no. Yeah, we're going to keep her in the speed lead. We're going to bring in our Apothecary for healing. And then we need someone who can do some other stuff. We don't have a Reviver in here, so maybe we bring you. It's a weird team, but let's give it a shot. And we're going to do it on auto, even though, it's fine. I just want to try it on auto first. We can always adjust. Now, we do have defense up and a couple of other things, which is good with Arix. He's going to do Ally Protect. Hopefully, he can stay alive. Like I said, I don't really have him built for that specifically. We haven't built more for damage, so we may have to just not auto. Because I have a feeling, well, if we can keep reviving him, I guess it doesn't really matter then. If he's going to take all the damage. Now, I just realized I don't think we have anyone who can remove debuff, so that might be something we have to put in here. So Ryan might be a better option here. Honestly, I don't think Thea's going to really help us here. I think she's kind of going to be a waste. Just because she's better suited for being with Mithrala. Like, she can pop hexes, but at the same time, I don't know how much she's going to do as far as damage goes. There we go. Counter. Yeah, he's got his counters going. Yeah, she's going to be a waste. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to end the battle. Free regroup. We're going to take her out, and we are going to bring Ryan. Ryan is a much better choice because now we have a secondary reviver, and we have someone who can remove the buffs from the boss, which is super important here. And we have a weaken, even though they're just going to remove that crap in 3 seconds, right? Say remove buff. Clear all debuffs. And Ryan also has block buffs as well, which is nice. And it's on the A1, which means that every time they attack, say we've already got the block buffs right there. So every time we attack, we get it. And then Spy Master has the AoE block buffs. A lot of counterattacks, though. That's bad. I mean, I just realized that, yeah, if they try to steal that, you would need high resistance to not have the counterattack stolen. I'm just curious how much damage they'll do, because like I said, this is like the starter team. Even though I know we have Eric, it's not really a starter team. I could take Eric's out, and then it would probably count. Maybe we'll come up. Maybe we'll look at a full rare team after this, just real quick. We'll check it out. But like I said, this is say now we have this problem where Ryan's going to have to remove all this crap. Otherwise, we're going to get some counterattack, see, which is not good. Stealing buffs is bad. We need a heal on Apothecary. ASAP, baby. Huh. Oh, we've got an attack. We've got someone getting eaten. Be nice. It's funny that he hasn't healed yet. All right, we've got our weaken. He's just sitting there at full. Look at this. He's just not getting a turn. He was at full turn meter like the whole time. I love it. All right, we got him back. And of course, they're going to go right back for him. Block buffs. Screw you. You don't get any buffs. No buffies for you. There we go. Block buffs on everyone. Everyone's healed. Everyone's got their defense up. Are we going to get our hero back though? Is the question. Who did he steal? I don't even know who he ate. Like I said, that's the main problem with this team is that there's not enough damage output. We need one really strong damage dealer. All right, that's fine. What's not fine is that this dude's about to swallow my girl or my guy. I don't even know who the frick he ate. I wasn't even paying attention as to who he ate. I was like, wait a minute, we're missing someone. So this team looks like it's doing mildly okay. We'll see. I mean, they're not going to last much longer because we don't have. All right, so I mean, essentially, this is a survival team, really. They're not really that good for anything else. Let me end this. Free regroup. Like I said, we're not trying to get the win here on this. We want to see who we can bring in. So Eric's honestly isn't really doing much for me. The speed up is good. If we have Ryan, we have an AOE. I mean, we have a revive, right? Bringing Akoth in was a good idea before, but if we can't get the burns off, it doesn't really help. But we're going to try it. We're going to bring Akoth in. And then who else can do some things here? I'm trying to think who would be a good option in this fight. It's a tough one, right? That's like very tough to decide here. So what are we missing? So we have removal of buffs, we have healing and speed up, we have a speed lead, we have fire burning, all that stuff. We have shield there. Really, it's just keeping everyone alive, right at that point. So maybe we'll just go for Valerie since she has some good stuff. It's the counterattacks that are a little wonky. I don't know how I feel about that. We'll see. I should probably save the block buffs, right? Because they just removed that crap right off the bat, but it is what it is. That's right. Remove everything I just worked hard for. Be nice if I had another speed lead that wasn't Haikatoon, because as much as I love Haikatoon in the beginning, man, that speed down's kind of nice, but at the same time, she's like, eh. Realistically, I could bring in Iterant instead of Haikatoon, and he would do a speed down AoE, right? So that would also help, because then they would just be slower, which would make me faster. So there's an option. The epic music is, well, epic. We're going to drink some coffee. I'm glad I had the coffee before we started this. It's great. Killing everybody. Just want to make sure we're in a good point. We are, okay. And then after this, we're going to throw all rares in here and just see what would be a reasonable team. Unless this team does insanely well, in which case I would just save this. It's funny how Valerie just like makes everything better. You would think she doesn't, but she is very good at what she does. It's so funny that I never really thought to compare her to War Priest too much until we did the War Priest video. And I realized that Valerie is literally just like the OP Pokemon evolution of War Priest. All right, so this team doesn't seem to want to stay alive. Maybe Ryan will get Akoth back up. See, this is where like a spirit host would come in handy, you know? Because right now this is just we're basing this on hoping that everybody can heal up quick enough and that no one die, not too many people are going to die. Yeah, because I mean, if I put all right, so if we're going for raw damage, we could conceivably do like a I can't do it right now, but like a Mithrala, Thea, Cleo, like those guys all really combine well with the whole hex thing. So like those guys could do some serious damage, and it could be an option. Come on, give me a heal, baby. There we go. Shield and heal. There we go. Perfect. All right, well, so we have some sustainability. It looks like the sustainability of this team is working. We're going to find out if they have the damage, though, because as soon as someone gets sucked up, it's over. If they can't take that dragon down. When one of these guys gets hungry. These fights are long. Well, I guess if you just started or not, if you just started that first like thwack that comes out, basically would just kill your whole freaking team. So I remember those days. I remember we were playing and I would be like, "Oh, this is cool," and then all of a sudden, my whole team gets smacked by a freaking that provoke attack by the head, and then boom, we're just like we're dead on the floor. Don't attack Akoff. Leave him alone. He did nothing to you. That shield is very useful, by the way, even though the provoke is annoying. Yeah, we need some more resistance and stuff. We just need to build our heroes up, basically. So I mean, this is how good they're doing with crap gear. Imagine if, like, I did like a full rebuild on everybody. Are you guys gonna kill this head, or are you gonna let him swallow? Are you gonna let him swallow Spy Master? Thank you for not swallowing Spy Master. I appreciate your service. We have some burns now, so that's good. You know, it's funny that we got burns right as they just killed Akoff. There you go, block buffs. Fun, fun. All right. We need to heal up, so Apothecary needs to get his gear, get in gear here. All right, Akoff is back with the shield. Perfect timing. Now we just got to heal up before anyone dies. Speed up. Good deal. All right, we got that. Now only Valerie remains, so that's fine. She should be able to get her heal up with the shield. And then hopefully Apothecary will get another turn in there without being feared. So it looks like this team's actually reasonably good. Like, I actually am not mad at this. We only need them to do the one key on normal, technically speaking. Because if this team can do it, then we can use the other team in hard. You know what I mean? So we're really just looking for a secondary team as of right now. And so far, this team seems to be outside of like a damage output perspective. Like there's no like real hardcore damage dealer in here. If Akoth's flames could stay up more, obviously we would get more damage from the burns. But other than that, like if you have like who's that guy? I can't remember his name. Bernie McBurn, Mordecai maybe, someone like that that could do burns. I mean, anyone with AoE burns. You guys have Ninja now. You guys have Arctic. Like, there's plenty of heroes in this game that you guys could use conceivably that would do the job that Akoth is not doing. So, yeah, I would say probably bring those guys in unless you're doing the run the way I'm doing it. Of course, they remove it right as I throw the burns out. Thank you, jackass. It's like, here you go, jackass. So I'm not mad at this team though. I actually am. I'm okay with this team, even though they looks like they might die soon. Oh, like it's like this is going to be the problem is here where we don't kill the head, the fat head. Oh, there goes Spy Master. Oh, there comes Spy Master with the shield. Nice. Everyone's feared. Fear and loathing in Raid Shadow Legends. Are they gonna save this dude? Uh-oh, Ryan's getting beat up right now. We need to remove that crap and heal her. Otherwise, we are done skis, and that's it. Game over. Game over. Well, we got some HP burn, so maybe. Oh, there we go. We got 3 million. I'll take it. I mean, honestly, for a secondary team right now that I'm just kind of like a throwaway team, I'll take a 3 million hit. That's cool. Surprise, surprise. I mean, the good news here is that outside of Ryan and maybe Akoth, I mean, Akoth's what, the second hero you get, I think, from Doom Tower, right? Yeah, because you get Archmage and then Akoth. So outside of maybe Akoth, this and I mean, sorry, Ryan. Outside of Ryan, because Ryan takes a while to get. We're gonna keep that. We're gonna keep this result. I like this fight. Keep result. Outside of Ryan, who might take a little bit of time to get from this team. I mean, this is a pretty reasonable team. You get her in the first month. Spymaster's an easy pull. Valerie's farmable, and Apothecary is an easy pull. So Akoth, you guys probably will have at this point. You'll have what's his name, Artak. So you could bring Artak in here or Ninja, whichever one you want, for this spot. But for this, you would need someone who can remove buffs and do some other things like that. I mean, low tier, we're talking probably. I can never remember her name. Let me see. Like if we're going low tier heroes, champion. No, we don't want this. We want index. Barbarians. Here we go. I never remember her name because I don't have her anymore. Here we go. Marked. What does she do? She does what? Decrease accuracy, remove defense, block debuffs. So she has block debuffs at least. So that's something. So maybe you would put her masteries on, you know, the chance of increasing the length of it, maybe even protected debuffs. Get her a protected set if you can. Uh, I don't know how far along you'd be at this time, but yeah, if you're not far along, then just kind of keep her alive. Use her as a debuffer, speed, and defense. Um, as far as other heroes go, where are we going? Clan boss and here. Normal battle. Let me see who else. So let's look at rares right now. So if we're gonna get a throwaway team, who would we use? So I guess let's just say we have her because she can heal and do attack up, right? Magus, not so much. She's poison based. I don't really like that. We want heroes who can keep themselves alive, but can also help. So we've got what's his name? Can't think of it. Myrmidon, who can do ally protect. So that's an option. We've got Diabolist who can do speed up, which may not be great. So we've got a healer. We could bring in someone like Tolog. We already use them, but like that would be good. She's great for debuffs, for attack down. Oh wait, we do have Tolog. So we have another healer with revive if you want some other guys. Now the problem here is also going to be the same thing. It's like the damage output. Now she's damage pretty much. Myrmidon actually does way more damage than you would think. We could put Bogwalker in here, and then who's got the what? These are all defense. This is accuracy in all battles. I mean, none of that's very exciting, uh, but it's all we've got for this right now. So let's just see how they do, and just see what's missing. This is more of a team that's going to, hopefully do some damage earlier on and kind of lower their attacks and make it so they don't do as much damage. But because there's some defense up, there's healing here, there's reviving, there's ally protection here with Myrmidon. We've got our revive, right? Yeah, we've got Tolog with the revive, so that's good. It's a long turn revive though, but it's there, so that's good. Yeah, Bogwalker, baby. Basically, we just want to do 1 million damage. That's the goal here, really, because we need to be able to get the 1K, right? So if you're using rares, you want the 1K. Now, Bogwalker obviously is really strong on this team, but other than that, everyone's not. And no one here is too crazy outside of Bogwalker. So it looks like Myrmidon with his ally protect is just not flowing here because we can't keep him alive. All right, so if we're going to do an ally protect, we got to switch out something. So we're going to do a quick switch. Now, actually, we're going to continue that because the whole point is that he's going to die, right? There we go. We're just revive him. So I'm just curious. We just want to see if they can do like 1,000,000 damage. And Myrmidon's just going to keep putting up his ally protect, which is good and bad. He's got an attack down. See, yeah. Tolog is not going to be enough. Pause this. Free regroup. I think I'm going to remove Myrmidon and bring in... All right, so we can bring in more speed with attack down again. We can bring in a damage dealer. Or, hypothetically speaking, we could just bring in another hero with the speed lead who can keep everyone alive. Because we have regen up the wazoo. We've got shields. Say, because now she's going to be able to put shields up at least so we can take a little more damage. We don't have the ally protect, which is fine because we have a lot of healing. The question is, can we do damage to that head? That's the real question. But we have a giant heal with my girl there. She also has attack down, which is nice. Provokes. We've got the revive. It'd be nice if we had a secondary revive. I could bring in someone like Grinner. That would be an option here. But the reason I'm bringing in Petrifia over like Kale is just because of her debuffs. Which at this point so far, I'm not seeing that they're anything amazing. Maybe bringing just Kale in would be a better option here. Yeah, she's dead. She can't handle the truth. All right, she's back now, even though she's going to be dead in like 3 seconds. I mean, they're handling their business. I'll tell you that much. So yeah, someone like who can remove debuffs, like I would bring in Spirit Host honestly over probably Petrify because being able to remove those debuffs is probably a much better option. There we go. And free regroup. Let me just say. So if we take Petra out, who would I want to bring in here as a main damage dealer? We could do, like I said, we could do Kale, but I want to see if there's anyone else I would think about possibly using. We'll bring in we'll bring in Outrider. He'll be dead in 3 seconds. There's no point. All right, so we'll just do Kale. Whatever. Everyone's got Kale. Start. Let's see if he helps right off the bat with the big hits. Speeding up. I don't understand why he would use that hit. Why he didn't use his main hit on the first turn. He used the poison, which is weird. You would think 4 targets, he's going to go crazy, right? Oh, with your provokes. These dragons look cool. I would like to zoom in on him. Look at this guy. He's like all like demon looking. He looks like a Diablo a serpent. He's a hot dog on fire. That's what he is. Stop killing my people. And then you sent your people to kill more of my people. That is not cool. Yeah, I know. If you know that reference, yeah. You watch too much Walking Dead. Or you just watch YouTube shorts too much. Wow, they really hate Kale. They're like, you know what? You don't deserve another chance. Look at that. They're going to kill him again. Even with his healing. Nice. All right, come on, Kale. Get Kale going. We need Kale to get his hit in. Oh, it's so close. All right, we got some healing. Perfect. There we go. He's back in the game. Now, your Bogwalker doesn't need to be this strong. Obviously, he's probably going to be the last one to die just because he's so damn defensive, but he's still outlasting. He's going to outlast everyone on my team, but even if he doesn't outlast everyone on my team, it's like on your team. Is it good enough? It probably. You know what I mean? I'm sure he'll be strong enough if you just get some defense on him. He's still a good hero, regardless of if you have a 6-star blessing on him or not. Now remember, I wouldn't choose this. Of course, they took my strongest damage dealer. Um, I'm not. I wouldn't choose this team as far as like trying to get 1 million damage normally. This is just to see how they function together. We're trying to find teams that work well together. I would just put in a bunch of damage dealers, like, and just get my damage and then die. Like that's what I do, and I've shown that numerous times. So I don't think I really need to show that right now. But something like this, is an option. But you're going to need more damage, unfortunately, because this team specifically, although it's a lot of healing to stay alive, it looks like they're not handling business. See, like what I would do, we'll just do it real quick and then we'll end the video. What I would do is pull every one of these guys out, and I would bring in, actually, Bog Walker I would bring in. Or you could do the dogs. I mean, we could bring the doggos in, see how they do. We got 2 dogs. We would bring in these guys and just try to do as much damage as possible, but not on auto because they do the wrong skills. So you want to make sure you do the right skills all in order. We actually didn't do an attack up, which is bad. I should have picked someone with attack up. Either way, just so you can kind of see. So we come in and we just do as much damage as possible. We're going to do a shield. We're going to use his big hit. There we go. And then use his big hit. And then use her big hits. See? Like, literally the first round, we're already at more damage. Say, 400k. And this is kind of how I do it. We should have had an attack up, just so that we could do more damage. Misdirection. Misdirection. We've got defense down. Yeah, but with the attack up, we would have done probably about 600,000 more at this point. So really, you just got to stay alive long enough to do the damage. And that's good enough to get you that first box. Granted, even if they die, it doesn't really matter because you'll have 3 teams. So if you just do this 3 times with a bunch of damage dealers, you're fine. You just got to see, we're already at 500. So you just do that 3 times and you've got your box. So, but the attack up is definitely something we need. Let me go into free regroup just so you can see what I mean. Let's say we take her out. Who does attack up? Even if they're strong, I don't care. Mamma mia. We don't have an attack up, do we? I'm sure we do. We have to. I'm thinking like he's not attack up right now. He doesn't do it. She does defense down. So technically we could take the doggos out, do defense down, and then we could bring in, who does attack up? Does anyone do it? She does. So we'll do attack up and defense down, and then we'll bring in one more nuker. Nuki McNukerson. We'll bring Iterate in, right? Yeah, why not? We will put Kale in the lead because we want that 15%, baby. Question is, are we strong enough? All right, so now we do attack up. We do defense down. There you go. We got 2 defense downs, so that's good. All right, now we've got the AoE that attacks everybody and does speed down. All right, and we do our AoE. Nice, nice, nice. See, we don't have the speed right now, which kind of sucks, but we are kind of feared, so that's terrible. 2 hits. All right, now we got to get him to, oh, he's provoked. These guys are jerks, baby. All right, we want to heal up. I want to heal Pig Boy. Let's go for you. Yeah, you would definitely need that 50% attack up. She's just not good enough for it. And obviously our speeds are bad. But like I said, we're just kind of showing that you can do this in like a few turns if you just use the heroes you need. Oops. Just throw in a bunch of damage dealers. That's it, literally. Even in the beginning, because all you need is like 500, and you can do it with 3 times, basically. You got to do this 3 times. So pop, pop, pop. But remember, I'm also not using the heroes that I want to use right now, like Spirit Host and like all the stronger ones that literally changed your game. Say, we're already at 540. You can heal him up. I'm also not using any epics, so I would have brought tons of epics and legendaries in here. Now we can do this hit. Say, now we're at 687 already. So yeah, I mean, this is the kind of stuff that'll get you to that win. That's all you need. You need one, use your strongest heroes with your best attackers. I mean, with your best like attack up hero, and then you'll probably get somewhere in this. Like, see, we're already getting into that next range where we could. Oh, you bastard! I was like, he was feared. That would have been a nice little hit right there. If he wasn't feared, we would have gotten the million. And you can restart this a couple times if you need to, so that's fine. We'll do attack up. Why not? Even though she's probably gonna die. What are we gonna do? We're gonna get fear? No, we actually got it in. With that. Strangely enough, we're gonna pop you, see if we can get 900k. All right, auto it up, baby. Do your thing. It's funny that provoking her actually makes this easier. It makes it better because then she'll always attack and not use her stupid skills. Because right now she's gonna try and do dumb things. All right, there you go. Boom. She got her 900k. So there you go. We've got 900k, and that was with me missing that one attack because of the fear. All right, if he attacked, we more than likely would have hit that million mark. And that's really all that matters. All right, we're going to keep this result because that's the last fight for today. But now you go in here, all right, see, 1 million or 900, you only got to do maybe 3 or 400 on the next 2 turns to get this first box. And that's how I got Mithralia, just off getting that first box. That's all. I got that first box for like months. So you can get Mithralia, just make sure you get that box. That's it. That's all you got to do. All right, so yeah, that's fun. Fun stuff with the Hydra. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you have any questions or rare heroes that you like to use in there, or any heroes you like to use in there, just let me know. Put it in the comments. It's always good. Remember, because I'm just showing you some teams that may work, and we're just messing around. Like, these aren't like go-to teams. These are just me messing around with, and to see who kind of works together. Basically just playing mind games with the teams. And yeah, I mean, if you guys have some ideas, this is as much for you guys as it is for me. It's like, if you guys have something you want to tell everyone, be like, hey, you can use, if you just switched out that one person, you probably would have gotten twice the damage. You know what I mean? Those are the kind of things that help everyone. And that's basically the point of this channel. So yeah, if you have any questions, let us know. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. You help the channel grow. We do a live show every single week. And make sure you check out our new membership program. You can look at it on, I have a video that just came out, and it explains how the membership stuff works. If you want to support the channel, there's plenty of ways you can do it. Hopefully you love me enough. If not, that's okay, as long as you love my videos. So this is Hydra fun with some heroes and teams and rares and all that other stuff. This is Mobile Gamer Nerd. You guys take care.